Wow, look at this Tyrannosaurus rex. Let's go for the next. This egg is purple color, right? If hearing that feels like taking a sudden dizzying plunge into a complete sensory roller coaster, well, welcome to the rapid-fire digital world of modern early learning. What we're looking at today is a journey through a highly energetic, honestly, seemingly chaotic source text designed for young minds. On the surface, it's just this breathless barrage of colors, animals, and loud exclamations. But, if we slow it down and really look closely, there is a totally fascinating structure hiding underneath all of it.
So welcome to this explainer. Today, our goal is to take this seemingly manic stream of consciousness and, well, break it down into a structured, actually digestible syllabus. We're going to deconstruct the chaos and reveal the hidden curriculum embedded right there within the endless cheers and bright colors. Honestly, it's an absolute masterclass in digital sensory engagement.
Okay, let's dive into this. We're going to use 5 thematic pillars for our lesson plan today. 1, mastering the color spectrum. 2, dinosaurs and modern wildlife. 3, vehicles and playtime objects. 4, fruits and healthy eating. And finally, 5, counting 1 to 10.
Starting off with Section 1, Mastering the Color Spectrum.
I mean, just listen to this relentless enthusiasm. Woohoo, woohoo, yeah, wow, look at the slider, awesome, look here, woohoo. It looks like we have 10 colors. The creator's style here is an absolute stream of consciousness. It's manic, it's loud, and guess what? It is deliberately designed to be exactly that way. By introducing foundational concepts like colors, wrapped in this constant, buzzing loop of excitement and positive reinforcement, it literally forces the viewer's attention to stay locked right on the material. And the curriculum here? It's surprisingly extensive. We aren't just getting your basic primary colors. The text rapidly fires this impressive spectrum at the viewer over and over again. Red, blue, yellow, green, orange, purple, pink, cyan, white, black, and brown. Did you catch that? Cyan is mixed right in there with the absolute basics. This massive list is just thrown at the audience repeatedly. It serves as a blunt force repetition technique to really hammer home basic visual association. Moving right along to Section 2, Dinosaurs and Modern Wildlife. Now, what's really interesting here is how the creator begins layering concepts. We don't just have a generic Tyrannosaurus rex, right? We have a pink Tyrannosaurus rex, a purple Parasaurolophus, a yellow Ankylosaurus. The creator is using explicit color-to-dinosaur mapping as a highly targeted memory association technique. By anchoring a complex, multisyllabic word like Parasaurolophus to a simple, already mastered concept like the color purple, the cognitive load is massively reduced. It's a brilliant scaffolding technique, honestly. But they don't stop at prehistoric creatures, no way. The text suddenly shifts gears, contrasting those dinosaurs with this massive, breathless list of modern wildlife. Cheetah, bear, elephant, giraffe, zebra, lion, panda, rhinoceros, tiger, monkey, crocodile. Just one after another, all of this is thrown at the audience in rapid succession. The goal here is to rapidly expand the zoological vocabulary, keeping the pace so unbelievably fast that the young viewer has no choice but to absorb the terms sequentially. Which brings us to Section 3, Vehicles and Playtime Objects. So this brilliantly illustrates that earlier point we made about scaffolding. The curriculum reinforces the exact same color lessons from Section 1, but immediately applies them to familiar vehicles. So we get a red van, a yellow school bus, a green tractor, a blue pickup truck, and a purple car. It's the exact same pedagogical trick used with the dinosaurs, but now it's mapped onto the modern mechanical world. It's essentially proving to the viewer that colors are universal property. But you might be wondering, how do you keep an audience engaged through all these lists? The answer is pattern interrupts. The text is literally littered with these recurring high-energy catchphrases like, "Hey bananas, I have a plan for today." These are strategically utilized to maintain attention between listings of playtime objects, things like colorful balls, sliders, and trains. Whenever the curriculum risks becoming just a dry list, that "Hey bananas" acts as a verbal splash of cold water to totally reset the viewer's focus. All right, Section 4, Fruits and Healthy Eating. Here, the text provides a really vibrant list of fruits. We see all the classics, right? Apple, orange, watermelon, cherry, grape, banana, strawberry. But look at the end of that list. Pineapple, mango, pear, and suddenly dragon fruit. It's wild. The curriculum sneaks in this surprisingly sophisticated vocabulary nestled right among the basics. It challenges the learner just enough without overwhelming them, subtly raising the ceiling on their everyday language.
But honestly, what makes this source material so incredibly fascinating to read is its pure, unfiltered eyed. We go straight from this highly structured list of healthy fruits directly into a sudden, wildly enthusiastic demand for dessert. Right in the middle of learning about apples and pears, the speaker suddenly yells, "Well, I want blueberry ice cream! Wow, I love it!" It's this hilarious pivot that completely shatters the formal lesson plan, and it perfectly reflects the actual, spontaneous thought process of the young audience it's designed for.
And finally, Section 5, Counting 1 to 10. Look at how the creator synthesizes everything at the very end. They say, this is red, this is a 1, this is orange, this is 2, this is white 10, that looks fantastic. See what they did there? They take the very first thing we learned, the colors, and pair them directly with sequential numbers. It's this huge grand finale, where the two most critical foundational skills are seamlessly merged into one rapid-fire exercise. So, the absolutely crucial point here is understanding the precise pedagogical loop being used. It's a 3-step process that just repeats endlessly. Step 1, identify a color. Step 2, state the sequential number. Step 3, deliver energetic positive reinforcement, something like magnificent or I'm so proud of you. This specific step-by-step loop is employed during the counting sequence to keep the viewer completely locked in. It sets up this perfect rhythm of challenge and immediate reward.
And it all leads up to this, the number 10. The text treats this number not just as a digit, but as the ultimate mathematical finish line of this relentless curriculum. When they finally hit white 10, the praise just explodes. It is literally the victory lap for surviving the barrage of dinosaurs, tractors, dragon fruit, and colors.
So what does this all mean? That brings us to the final thought of this explainer. We've deconstructed the chaos. We've found the hidden curriculum. But looking at this incredibly dense, incredibly fast-paced wall of text, we have to ask a big question. Does rapid-fire multi-subject association actually enhance retention, forcing the brain to adapt? Or does it simply create digital sensory overload for early learners? It's a completely fascinating question about how we consume information in the digital age. And I'm going to leave it to you to reflect on what we've unpacked today. Keep questioning, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next explainer.